Aubrey Marcus this, Aubrey Marcus that. It's funny when, people pick out this one person and all of a sudden they saw something and they heard something that, triggers them. And you have to understand that there's so many of these types of people out there. He's not alone. And when your gut tells you something is off with these bigger type of, media people and influencers and spiritual guides and whatnot, right? Then probably something is off. And you should trust your gut. And, plenty of times you just have to listen closely and they will always show you the agenda. And just take some time, right? Because they have to tell you what they're all about. And they oftentimes they wait until they get big enough, until they're pushed big enough, so they, have enough reach, and then they start talking about the agenda. All of a sudden they get political, and before they were spiritual, right? And all of a sudden this person has to be endorsed, otherwise society is going down the drain, and all that kind of stuff, right? Which is super funny. But yeah, just listen closely, and they will always tell you what they're on about and what their true intentions are. And as I said, he's not alone. There's plenty of those out there. Look who he hangs out with and what groups they belong to, because they say it publicly these days. They don't even hide it anymore. And if there's someone that is being pushed on a lot of media outlets and growing exponentially, it's always a good time to practice discernment and look twice before you actually take in that information that they're putting out, right?